Hi, I'm Stephen Metz, and this is just a quick yoga set that you can do to stretch and warm up before you go kiteboarding. I like to do a lot of different sports. I've found that with the various sports, there definitely is a benefit to stretching, and kiteboarding is especially one of them, especially during a fall. If you're already warmed up and somewhat flexible, it can help you to prevent injuries, and it also just feels a lot better to go out and already be pre-warmed up. So this set we're going to start off just standing up and starting with some basic movements, just reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Stretch back a little just so it's comfortable. Just think of a long, deep inhale and then exhale, forward fold. Try and touch the ground or just touch your shins. Then look up, extend your spine, and walk or step back to a lower push-up. Keep your elbows in. Inhale, pull and lengthen into upward dog pose. And then exhale, press back to downward dog pose. Your feet are about hip distance apart, and your heels probably will eventually touch the ground. Grabbing your left ankle with your right hand, and then your right ankle with your left hand. And you're just going to stretch underneath, look underneath your shoulder, and just breathing deep. And then just slowly pressing back to a traditional downward dog pose. Again, stretch really mild. Walk or jump up to the front of your mat, look up. Extending the spine, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch back a little bit. Again, just so it feels good. And then forward fold, fingertips on the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk or jump back, lower down like a lower push-up. Inhale, pull. Again, it shouldn't hurt your spine at all. Pressing back to downward dog pose. Pressing the heels back, lunge your right leg forward, and then just straighten your right leg, square your hips off, and then forward fold. And just pull back a little bit. Keep a slight bend in your knee. A lot of people think to lock the knee out is good, but we want you to actually put a slight bend in the knee, then rock forward. Keep your left hand down on the ground and raise your right arm up and then over. So you're just going to extend your right arm overhead. And just look sideways. Tendency is to look up. Look sideways, a little bit safer for your neck. And bend your right knee up to 90 degrees, then lowering back. Again, chaturanga we call this, lower push-up. Pull into upward dog pose, and then press back to downward dog pose. Lunge your left leg forward. And then again from here, just straighten your left leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee. Just stretch a little bit. Again, it shouldn't hurt as you stretch, just a mild feeling sensation through the back of your left leg. Then bend your left knee, put your right hand down, and then raise your left arm up. And again, keep your head sideways and extend your left arm over towards the front. So you're just going to extend and stretch really mild. Keep your chest towards your left leg. Good. Then lower down, lower push-up. Pull and lengthen up. Again, extending, drawing your shoulders back and then down. And then press back to a downward dog position. Basically, it looks like a V shape. Then walk or jump up to the front. Look up. Fold in. And then come all the way from here. You're just going to slowly stretch and then roll all the way up to standing. Again, arch back just a little bit. It shouldn't hurt your back at all, especially in back bends. And then again, forward fold. Touch the ground, look up, extend the spine. And then slowly again, jump back. Chaturanga, elbows in as you lower, lower about elbow height. Pull into upward dog pose. Press back to downward dog pose, heels flat, arms extend, then lunge your right leg forward. Coming into a traditional warrior pose, your left foot is about 45 degrees in, your right leg is bent. Since it's a warm-up, I don't want you to bend all the way to 90 just yet. And then lower back down, lower push-up, pull into upward dog pose, and then again press back to down dog, lunge your left leg forward this time. Your right foot is turned in, engage your inner thigh, reach the arms up, bend your left knee. You can go up to 90 degrees, but again, as a warm-up, just so it feels comfortable. Breathing deep, extending the arms. Breathing deep also helps to warm you up. And then again, just lowering down. Inhale, pull and lengthen up. Exhale, pressing back. And then just again, pressing the heels down, jump or walk up to the front. Just look up, touch your knees, forward fold. Stretch very gently, come all the way up to standing, stretch back just a little bit, and then again, from here you're just going to stretch to your right leg. So you're just going to pull your right heel in towards your glute, lean forward just a little bit. So you feel a mild quad stretch. Keep the breath fluid, long and deep. Pick a focus point to help with your balance. And just breathe. Good. Keep your concentration point, and then switching legs. Again, just clasping, really mild pull, maybe 5 pounds of pressure. It shouldn't hurt at all as you do this pose. If it hurts your knee, it means you're pulling in too far. And again, pick your focus point and breathe deep as possible, okay? Keeping the breath fluid. A couple more breaths. Good, and then slowly coming back out. Bring your feet about 3 feet apart, and then forward fold. Again, keep a bend in the knee. And just stretching. Again, just don't force too much. Just enough so you feel a really easy, simple stretch. Good, and then come all the way up. Inhaling, arch back a little, pivot in, and then just going to turn your right foot out, bringing your left hand down to the inside of your right foot. This is called triangle, twisting triangle. Roll your right shoulder up. And just stretch. Now again, you may keep your arm parallel to the floor as well. Depending on your flexibility, you should feel your right pectoral muscles stretch and a really mild twist of the spine. Forward fold to your right leg. And then we're just going to hop and switch legs. You're just going to lean on your hands, switch legs. Again, back to your twisting triangle, this time forward folding, and then right hand down, left hand to the sky. If you can't reach the ground, you can put your hand on your ankle as displayed. Keep the breath fluid. Keep a focus point so that you're concentrating on one spot, which will help your balance. And also focus is definitely essential to any training, especially kiteboarding. Keeping the breath fluid, long and deep. Forward fold to the left leg. And then hop forward. So you're in a simple standing forward stretch. Inhale, come all the way back up. Now you're just going to clasp your left arm with your right hand and pull in. Keep your left elbow pointing forwards. Think of elbow towards the ear. And then switch sides. Clasp your right arm, pull in towards your right ear. Breathing, you should feel a mild lateral stretch and a little bit of stretch on the tricep. Good, and then just slowly coming back, pulling your hand back. So in this one you're just stretching so your forearm and your wrist gets a little stretch. Preparation for the bar. And again, pull the other side. Pulling your left hand in with your right hand. And then we're just going to end with a final reach up and forward fold. Great. For more videos, you can always go to www.earthspoweryoga.com.